Babe, you're going to love this so much. So fucking much. I'm going to do it by the door so you can see. This is fucking amazing. Look at this. Can you see what colour this tea is? I've just made this tea. You won't believe it. It's fucking... I'll pour it out the teapot. It's literally black pansies. Because you know why. I'm that crazy woman. And the whole plant you can use, apparently, for uterine... Oh no, it's just fun, isn't it? It's pansy. And what else did I put in it? Pretty much pansies. They needed pruning back. Look, watch this. I'm so Willy Wonka. So Willy Wonka! It's the bluest tea I've ever seen in my life. I didn't know it was going to be like that. Can you see? I've done one of my special clips. I'll show you in the pot. Look. Just pansies. Some of that old dogweed stuff. What's it called? Trundleweed. It's true, trundleweed. I'm playing with Grimes again. She likes pixie tea. And who doesn't? What's that other stuff called? Tickle Soldier's Buttons. You know the stuff that the dog's always grazing on, which is good for the lymphatic system, and supposedly has caffeine in it. I don't think so. And I put some... What else did I put in it? Just a little head of nasturtium, because again, it's... I'll drink some to prove it to you. I'm not telling you to do it. Do your own. Look, Mary Rose, I'm sinking it. I'm going to sink myself. I'm going to die of bored. Oh, I'm going to say it tastes better than that fucking coffee. I don't know if it does. I just want to show you. It's such a great colour. What else can I show you? I don't know. My peas are growing. They're actual peas, not sweet peas. Dancing fairy flowers. Freesias. I don't know if you can eat those or not. Probably. I just like them. My grandparents always grew them. So probably now coming to like some of the things that are with my old grandmère. But they were just always like fairies dancing. So I just planted them recently. More peas there. And you know what? You do know this because we all do it in the supermarkets these days. Because it's fashion, isn't it? Word. You can just eat the shoots. You don't have to wait for the peas to go. You can just eat them. Like so. They also, if you do that, what they do, other family members? I don't know what the word is, but they push out a bit more. I don't care for your spitting on my plants anyway. Spitting everything else. Your grints. But I'm going to show you that So Magical tea. Look, it's like a food colouring, isn't it? Why did I grow black pansies? Because I did it before. My aunt came over when we first moved in and said, oh my God, they're amazing. Can I have a cutting? And took them all the way to King's Lynn. So we had this thing for black pansies. So I just saw a packet this year and I threw the seeds and they all grew. That's why. I've never made them to tea before. And yeah, I did nip the whole plant. Well, not whole, but I just nipped them back because they do all go strangly, don't they? We had this conversation the other day. Yeah, I don't think these sweet peas like this tin. It's another interesting thing, isn't it? It's what Rusty. Her husband worked in a canning factory. Well, I say worked in a canning factory. He was a food professor, a doctor of, I don't know, food. That's my dad's brother. So I'm sure, I know there's oxidization is a thing, but what's the old tin can? Thanks for that, Nixon. I don't know. I'm just saying. I just noticed it. But those sweet peas aren't thriving. I'm thinking about moving them somewhere else. Or maybe I won't. I don't know. Drink the tea and die. It's the same colour as the sky. It's cosmic. It's called a cosmic rinse. What else have I had for breakfast? I don't know. It's my own risk, isn't it? My own risk passage. My own risk passage. Pansy tea? I know. I've already forgotten what it's for. Eat some fish? I want to do it this way. It's fun, isn't it? What's it called? bracket testing. I can't remember everything. Everyone uses different phrases. I'm this bracket. No, that is right, isn't it? I'm the vegan bracket who eats twigs. That is right, isn't it? Bracket testing. We know what you mean. Don't you mind being a guinea pig? Not really. That's what I have turned out to be. You can't mind it, can you? It's acceptance is the key of Buddhism. You just have to accept it. What's given to you is meant for you. You're not Buddhist. I don't know. No, I just dabble my toes wherever I feel. That's one of the joys of being a wandering spirit, isn't it? It's true. I was born under a wandering star. I know. I wish she'd left me behind. I can't be anything other than what I am. That's the truth. So that's my path, my jolly old path. And you all know it to be true. I've said it enough times. And the London brick, look, the London half brick. I mean, those fairies are ugly. I know, that's why I had to buy them. They were terrifying. Haunted, definitely. What do you want to see their faces? They're doing like, what, me? Look at them. The helms of the ship. What ship? I don't know. Probably this one. Maybe those. Henry VIII's strategic battle loss, probably by one of his beheaded old bitch wives, I imagine. Probably wheeled it into the ocean. Probably that old Anna Cleavers or whichever one the French. Which one was it? Who was my favourite? The one I decided to go and sit with, sat with me. Mary Beth. I don't know. What was their names? I've forgotten. He had so many. Off with their head. Oh, all right then. I'll be back for you. What do you mean? I'm just trying to make more films for you. Let's get a good old Tudor thing going on the rumpy. What's it called? The rumpy flicks. Old twet bricks or whatever you call it these days. Netflix. I don't have a TV, but I know the kids love all this stuff, and you can educate them while entertaining them. A bit like Horrible Histories. They may, at some point, have some things that click into their brains, like, do you know what, fighting doesn't get anyone anywhere. Especially with old witches. I know. They'll always be back to tickle your toes. They won't let you sleep one wink. Well, anyone can claim that, can't they? Well, they can. That's half the fun of the gamble. The gambling lamb. Gambling lamb? The order of? Great ramifications. Please make her go. No. Make her stay. Just keep her twaddling on. She's entertaining and what is she? Curiously hateful at the same time. We just don't know what to make. We've never seen anything quite so stupid in all our days. It cost us not one penny. It's a concept none of us had even begun to draw up in our own minds. Well, we had, but only began. Probably when we were, I don't know, intoxicated and forgot all about it. We've probably manifested this ourselves, our own minds. Oh my fuck, it's that wren, look. Can you see? I'm probably not showing you. It's sitting over there, it's seen me, I'm in the wrong place. It's come the wrong way, it's gone up there. I think that's a boy one. It's got a boy's eyes. It had a little grub in its mouth. I don't think they are on chicks. I don't know. The male came today anyway, I think it was singing. I don't think the female sings. So maybe they've chummed up. I was actually going to ask someone if they have like a clutch habit, if that makes sense. So when they've fledged, because I think this may have been this season's fledgling, maybe, possibly, because it looks a little bit, might not be though. If they then come and sit, while they just find their own place, like magpies, or so if siblings would sit together, I don't know, in a clutch box, until they decided to find their own territory. Because I know magpies do that, don't they? And they don't breed unless they've found a suitable breeding place. Like here, these ones have had a clutch. I don't know where their nest is, but they've definitely, there's a few of them around there. Had some smaller ones today, which is a delight for me. Look at the colour of that. Look at the colour of that. Are you just showing off? It's food colouring. I promise it's not. I promise. Funk kidney dialysis machines. Just give her a bunch of pansies and wait her to die. I will, eventually. Two truths in life, aren't they? Two things that are certain in life. It's true. Death and taxes. Death, taxes and candle axes. That's what they used to say to us. Fat beats Stephen. I always have to say it on Carl alarms go off. Fat beats bro. And they always stop. Always works. I don't know why. Right. One of those nonsensical paradigms? I don't know. Show us one more thing. I've got nothing else. I've got new freesias come out today. I got one and a yellow one. Oh my god, and a purple one. Red and yellow keeps coming up. You know that. That's my thing, isn't it? But I just literally noticed that. A red one, a yellow one and a purple one there. And over here, a red one and a yellow one as well, actually. That's a jolly old... I don't know. It's just one of those... What is it? It's become one of those cosmic markers. Simple enough, isn't it? For me. Freesias. I'll check on them later. I'm only scared of... No, not really. I read Z for Zachariah when I was at school. I know they all ended up in a little paradise at the end. I watched the film. It took a while to get there. And I'll tell you what else I was thinking. What is that film, which was a more recent one, about the internet? And a bit was covered. He covered a bit for his wife, a safe bit of garden. I was thinking about it the other day. I can't think what it was called. Inception or something? I can't think. I can't remember at all. But when I was looking at this string that I've put around my vegetable plot, I was reminded of it completely. I'm not saying that's a thing, but I was reminded of it. And no, I have enough faith in... There's no point worrying too much. Another day I might be shitting my pants. But, I think I'll take every day as it comes. Live in the growment. That's what we say, isn't it? Gold brick. Live in the growment. We're living in the growment. We're growing in the moment. It's a growment. That's Dolly groaning. Groaning at the growment. Oh God, she's come up with another flash word. Growment? Yes. Mark's crying. I've only just got used to the last one. It snuck into conversation. Growment, I like that. Growment. Live in the growment. Just live in the growment. It's a bit like cosmic growth balls. Growment, though. Live in the growment. Why does she keep coming up with these things? They get thrown at me. Why does she materialise something a bit more useful? I'm living in the growment. We're in the growment. We're all in the growment. There's a negligible growment, so I don't know. I detest the growment. You can't. You're in it. You can't help it. You throw them into the growment. You don't have to. You're in it. You live in the growment. You can't not live in it. That's easier, isn't it, than saying live in the moment. I'm just in the growment. I am in the growment. I'm in a growment. I'm in a growment. See, works for everything. I think it's so good. That'll be another £50 for me, please. Please just flash it straight. Backs it, please. Backs it straight to my pansy pocket. No, I'm not giving one single damn bean. It's your growth analysis tax. All right, then. I'll take it. Thank you. What would he do with it? What would he spend it on anyway? You're in a bracket. I know. You're in a thwacket bracket. I'm going to stick you there and hit you and hit you and hit you and hit you and see how hard you grow then. Right then, you just do that. I'll let you do it. Hit me again, please. I don't want you to hit me, really. It's not a nice thing to do. Hit me anyway, then, and then I'll shout afterwards that you did it all the time. Also, you deserved it. It's like, well, all right, then we can all hit each other again. That was another rousing success for the Romanists. Not that they hit people. This is supposed to be good for coughs. She's a cheeky thing, isn't she? She is. What is she hoping to achieve? I don't know. She's living in the Gromont. Well, I don't think we can settle for that. I don't think we have any choice. What happens when she goes? Well, we'll all keep growing. Even if we're shrinking, we're growing. We're just growing down. We're growing back into the ground, leaving space for something else. Not this again, says Dolly. I love the colour of the sky. Look, that cloud looks like the top of Skellington. It does, you can't argue it doesn't. It's growing horns now. It's right behind me. I pushed along. That's Skellington cloud. Fancy. How fancy. You know I went on about Adolf because I got Freddie's bones. I didn't choose to do that, did I? You sent him to me. So you can shush about that, mistress of the fountain, or whatever you like to be referred as. Look, there's my little Wen. They are so sweet, aren't they? Like little flying mice. I put that skirt on a tree for it especially. I don't know. I'm just that person. I just let it come and go. If I've done it, you not fear having done it yourself. It would have been spread around. Or something worse, probably. Myra Hindley, maybe. Maybe we've fed her bones. No. You never know. Could have been anyone. I'm not saying you were. I'm just, it's not impossible. We're all karmic lords, aren't we? All believers in the law of karma. I'm okay. These things need to be talked about, though. Openly. And discussed. It was used as a tactic in the Taschen method. Now we're saying you can't talk about it. Well, do you know what Taschen is? Taschen. You don't rule Taschen. You can't run Taschen yourself, can you? You don't say it like that. It's Taschen. You can say what you want. Have you ever seen a Taschen? Oh, what's it called? Oh no, it's not an etching, is it? It's not a spirograph. What is it? Oh God. It was a glass thing, wasn't it? Wasn't it flicked onto glass and then wiped across the sky? I can't remember. Something like that. A glass etching. I don't think it was. A roller thing, wasn't it, on glass? I can't remember. My mind-blowing knowledge of art. I know. That wasn't Taschen. Oh, God. You know what I mean, though. Taschen directive, it doesn't matter. You can just get off my case. I'll pull you in, I told you. Well, I don't even have to. You created it. That's the thing, isn't it? You created the Taschen gate. Well, you didn't, but you opened it. You didn't open it. Well, you did open it. You know what I mean, don't you? Taschen explorers, all of us together. It wasn't my idea. Well, I don't know, it may have been though. Actually, it probably was. It's probably a bit like the thing of God, what was that roller coaster film? Final Destination. If you look at Tash and picture, that's it. Do you know what? You have to explore it. It's one of the gates. Could be true. As true as anything else. See, there you go. Always taking the blame. I'm a fucking pleaser. Attempted pleaser. Codependent on trying to make people happy. Always making someone happy, even if you're kicking someone else, aren't you? Pretty much. Might not be the person you're thinking. Somebody will be laughing at it. It's true. And there's always that whole thing of, oh, do you know what? Jesus Christ, I wish I could. There's so long I've been wanting to do that. I'm so glad they're taking it for me. I'm so glad this person is doing it. They can take the responsibility, the karma, all of it. I'm just going to sit back and pretend I'm not enjoying it. And then when her turns, we can enjoy it all over again. Do you know what? This is nothing but the pleasure principle. Nothing but pleasure for everyone. I know. How fantastic. I am going to go and drink more of this old blue Serosa, or whatever it's called. I'll see you all in, oh my God, 21 minutes?